So this is why I generally don't film or photograph my photo shoots. I will not be happy with this photo when it comes out. I'd love to have a proper black background or a Lego brick built background, but despite the fact that my camera zooms pretty well, I can't get a decent close-up of it. But I am lying on the dirt, cradling a banana palm, trying to get the right light, the right shot, the right focus. And I have to use my phone to film me as well. And I mean, I've got a tripod here, which I tried to use to get a photo of the thing, but forget about it. So basically, the reason I don't film most of my shoots is because most of my shoots are pure chaos. But never mind that. This is a thread-legged assassin bug, a Ployaria. And these things are absolutely astounding. So I've only ever seen one of these before, and what I found out that time was that they were very poorly researched, mainly presumably because they're tiny and hard to find. But this particular one is something else entirely. See, this particular bug has a very unique lifestyle. Presumably, somewhere in the mists of time, they decided they'd like to start eating spiders. Now, that fact alone is pretty crazy, because who takes on a spider? That's nuts. But beyond that point, you've got to navigate through a spider's web. And somewhere in their evolutionary history, they discovered that if you were navigating through a spider's web successfully anyway, you could firstly kill the spider and then use its web as your own. Now that alone is nuts. This particular one doesn't do that. It does something even more complicated. But just for a second, imagine killing a spider and then managing its web after it's gone so that you could eat everything that gets caught in that spider's web. It's a great idea, except for the fact that these guys can't make their own web, so they couldn't maintain the structure. And that's where this one comes in. This guy here is what's called a kleptoparasite. So it lives on the spider's web without ever going near the spider. First and foremost, what this means is it has developed a way to avoid the spider in its own web. It can walk on the web, but it can walk on the web without being detected. How crazy is that? But then what it's done is on that web, when things do get caught, it has developed the ability to sense the same vibrations the spider senses, to track the prey the spider tracks, but to get there before the spider does, to steal the spider's food. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe how crazy this is, and I just found it by accident. Absolutely nuts. So this, like I say, is a spider web dwelling kleptoparasite Ployaria. Yeah, get your gear around that. What the heck? Super cool.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can.